Alright. Having to stretch out a little bit. We've been here quite a while through this top 8. Up here at Momocon 2017, but it's been about 3 hours. Sounds about right. Here we go into losers finals. JP one more time with his Saya. Gonna see if he can fight the entire gang of the Mikuru Gauntlet, starting off with Homaru. Don't know if he's gonna stay with Homaru the entire time or if he's gonna switch to an Ana or Ruli. We haven't seen Ruli in a while. And I actually want to double check something real quick, because I feel like I've seen this before. Oh yeah, this is another run back from the second round of winners. I was like, I've seen this situation before where JP is putting close meatballs in front of him and a Homer is jumping into him, but I was like, the only one was Mikuru. I had to make sure I've seen this tail before, this tail and dance. Nice 2E anti-air, and JP being really calm and composed and just playing the long game against Mikuru, forcing him to come to him, showing one of the exploits of the team that Mikuru has chosen. Mikuru calling for Carol, counter call for Akane just to keep him grounded. Again, Akane is high, so you can duck her for free. And he just got clipped, has to go through the zombie apocalypse as well. Tagged in the air, but both the assists are gone. So this is so good for JP if he can weather this storm, which he does. He's literally just walking away for his problems. Mikuru is still a bully. And he still has to work his way in one more time. I believe there's 30 ticks left on the clock. JP still with the slightest of leads. Oh, he wasn't ready for that. That tech flub could have been the end of Mikuru. Lucky JP doesn't have cat-like reflexes to take that away from him. Mikuru's not too worried about that though. Round 2. Yeah, Mikuru is, I don't want to say he doesn't understand what he needs to do against the zoning. He's just okay with sacrificing the hit and just getting to the action that he wants. He doesn't want to play this cat and mouse game with JP at all. JP has both of his assists for this confirmed. Opting to go with on Rita's card. He usually goes with Tsunemori. I couldn't wonder what that decision was about, but doesn't matter too much as he has a lead getting chopped into, still a lead nonetheless. DP. And that's been one of the problems with Mikuru's teams, is that he's not one to do free cancels, like just use his assist or his cancel. And I don't believe he knows how to use either one of his assists for an actual confirm or an extension, more specifically Carol, which would usually be coupled behind a variable rush. Gets an anti-air, but can't find anything. Another air unblockable. And this time, JP makes sure to hit D so he doesn't get clipped. And that could be the one he needs. Oh my lord! The jump to C. And the only reason that Mikuru was still down there is he was paying too much attention to Tsunemori. And now you see this problem. The Rubik's Cube that's been placed in front of Mikuru as he gets dunked down into the first meatball, and JP not wanting to back out and give him the space, just trying to play mid-range and still force him through the trenches. Also Tsunemori. I like the idea, he just didn't have the timing. The whole point was he was going to guard break him into the Tsunemori, but just a little too slow. I don't know if there's an actual timing for that. Like, I don't know if the 5E is fast enough for it. Too far to get the pickup. But again, JP in a really prime position, was looking for another dunk, bounce off the rim. Mikuru calling for Carol one more time. Waiting for the green light, calling all the assists. Here comes the lunch rush. JP just blasting out because he still has a lot of life to work with. And a big drop from Mikuru trying to chase him up in the air, finds him. But he just leaves it on the table. JP with some more space, looking for another bomb. Nobody home. Good variable cancel, but it's not enough to get him out of that. No anti-air on the 2C, just lets that go full screen. Drill again. And a throw. Oh, but he missed the confirm. It's okay though. Picked up the spare. It's an easy 5-10. And JP, or excuse me, Mikuru gets his first game. Here we go on to game 2.
Get ready.
JP making sure that Mikuru doesn't immediately come at him before he starts his zoning game again before the meatballs. And this time understanding that Mikuru is not just diving into it anymore, so playing more of the longer range game, throwing the B's and C's out there instead of the A's and B's. It's an $1 combo, just wants to make sure that Mikuru is comfy on the ground. Missed the link right there. Another jumpy. Looking for a 6A, making sure that JP isn't trying to air dash in at him or anything. Jumpy. But since that's a knockdown and not a ground bounce in that situation, he couldn't get the pickup with the 6A. JP is in a lot of trouble right now. Quite possibly thought about the zoning, but as soon as he got full screen, not enough, not good enough. So he'll have to go through the apocalypse. Gets away, but he has to stay down. That's nice by Mikuru, just to wait. Knew that JP was in the spacing to where he would have to either step up or give up all of his control to the bugs. Walked up in there, took his round in game 2. Meeting a drill with a drill of his own. JP. That's leaving one out and getting the space. Finding himself really close to the corner though. 5E. And he has both of his assists. Making sure to use Tsunomori this time. Using the second meter. He's looking for another tech trap. Finds it, but with the time that's allowed to do that, gives Mikuru the room for the counter call on Yuki. Goes ahead to call Carol as well. And this time JP tries to go above it. Doesn't find himself in block zone, which is how he got thrown. But JP's woke. I have no clue what this level 3 is about. That's not making contact with anything. I have no clue what that level 3 is about. And that's not one of the odd ones that has a weird input. It's uniform for most characters to be double quarter circles and B+C. So he pretty much meant to do that. Mikuru finds his way in again. And as soon as he gets in, JP escorts him out of his face. Trying to drill for a little bit of room, gets to J, he can't get anything. Close meatball. Trying to hold on to his space, was looking for a command throw. An anti-air command throw. First time I've seen that out of JP, or the first time I've noted it, couldn't really get anything from it though. The big thing that he is getting until Mikuru dove in was the space. Nice, vanishing, backs him up with the 2B one more time. Solid confirmed. Didn't jump in. I think it was a little tech club for the neutral jump, so he couldn't get it confirmed. Heads up to get the punish, but he still had to pay attention to Carol. I think he could have actually finished before the assist came out, but because he was trying to play safe, not sorry, he gives Mikuru one more chance. Caught him trying to move away from the apocalypse. Nice, vanish throw because you're too close, and that should be the round. It should be the game, and it should be JP evening this up 1-1. Game 3.
Get ready. Fight.
Dash in 6A. Better make sure to keep your feet grounded to get your vanishing up. And that's a string that Mikuru's gone to a lot of times in this entire set. And he's been he's had a pretty good conversion rate from it. An air dash or a falling jump E into a 6A air and block. And the reason that's been working is a lot of times when when Mikuru gets in JP's face, JP's trying to chicken block away from it. Chicken block is an up backing so you don't have to take any kind of mix up or pressure. Hasn't been working out well so far for him. Calls Carol. JP trying to keep Mikuru contained, trying to make sure he doesn't get to immediately call Yuki. But as soon as there's any contact, trying to see how long we can extend this block string. Nice. Puts a vanishing guard out there to make sure he doesn't get his guard broken by the full charge 5E. That's a really high blast. And since it's a defensive blast, you don't get to come down in your own free will. Dashed in, caught him flinching and trying to backdash away from the throw. Got lit up by the Dominator. And JP takes the first round in game 3. I'm okay with the side swap. He doesn't want to deal with any of the nonsense that Mikuru is trying to bring to him. Nothing that he's trying to sell. That's a little bit of a mix-up. Instead of going for the 6A for the 5 millionth time, saw that JP is finally on the ground, so he mixed it up with a throw. JP's trying to get into Mikuru's face. We saw a little hint at the return of zoning, but he's kind of spooked into the fact that Mikuru is skating all over the stage. Off for Henry just to make sure he has the space to get out of the corner. See if Mikuru can make the 10-yard fight yet again. This time clipped him in the ankles, doesn't get it confirmed. Caught him before he can get down and block on. He was trying to find Harbor behind some blocks, no good. Bashing 2-way on the way down. Just clears out as many zombies as he can, but he might need a shotgun for all of that. JP, one round up, but a lot of life down here in round 2. Nice tech. Mikuru's tech. Doesn't have the facing for the ABCE. Dash in 6A. Closes out that round.
Get ready. Fight.
Trying to hide behind the meatballs. Censoring on. Mikuru's trying to go on the offensive. Finds a spare one in the spaghetti. And a quick stare down before to ABC. And instead of trying to go for the E's, I like that Mikuru's just throwing the specials out there. You can still get conversions from that. But again, he's not one to take free cancels, so he's kind of at a loss of what to do after he gets to his special. But he's still holding on strong. Another variable cancel, or vanishing guard, excuse me. This is confirmed down to Tsunemori. Still has a meter. Just opts to keep him on the ground and try to bait out a DP or anything. Nothing happening, because I haven't seen one out of Mikuru in a while. Take some time to set up some zoning. Trying to see if he can push Mikuru into the corner so he has some more room to work with. Variable rush out. That's one of the saddest ways to use 2 meters. I like that he tried to think of something different, but Mikuru was not even in that zip code for it. JP is still standing strong though. 2A, 3 2As. And even with 3 of them, that was not one too many for him to get out of this round. JP goes up 2-1. One more game. Trying to see if he can get his chance at Boltstryke one more time.
Get ready. Fight.
Jumpy in a 5C. And JP has been getting so much play out of his JE. Doing so good to make sure Mikuru just can't pass over him for free. put a vanishing guard on another guard break, but it doesn't matter too much as Mikuru was able to pick up the rebound. JP was looking for that. He was just too early. He's paying attention. It's just a little bit of timing here and there, and seeing Mikuru all the way through has been what's his undoing so far. Mikuru just trying to poke through. Eventually gets caught by JP. JP doesn't really have the means to close this out, but as long as he can put Mikuru in the corner like so, it's a really good look for him. I think he could have took that right there. I'm not entirely sure. I think he had an error confirmed. Oh man, and now he's got to look through this entire gauntlet of assist, and he squeaks in a super to get the round. What a way to get out of dodge. JP, match point. A lot of respect being paid out before we start actually seeing real representation of zoning, real threats of aggression. 5E. And again, just the far range neutral. JP squeaking out of the corner. And Mikuru getting thrown. Was so set on trying to press button when JP came in that he didn't think that JP had the time to scoop him up. JP was walking back looking for a DP, nothing there. Waste. Wasn't even a throw, man. Wasn't even a shimmy. Just let him throw his arms out there. JP is still looking really good. That's enough? Yes, that is. Make sure to take the damage into the closeout game 4. JP finds himself in grand finals with another chance to see if he can take down Boltstryke. But it's not going to come at the 2 and 3 games. It's going to be an entire 6, while Bolt only needs 3.